want to start off by saying, see, the inner peace, that peace is natural. It's natural. Like gravity, it's natural. Natural means it's already there. Natural is different to normal, because normal means depends on the majority of people. You see? But inner peace is actually natural. Falling asleep very quickly, that's actually very natural. But these modern days, not normal. Because most people can't do that. It should, on average, you should fall asleep within a minute when your head hits the pillow. Within a minute, you should fall asleep. That's actually very natural. So that's the starting point. Inner peace is natural in us. We're born with it. Now, obviously, somewhere along the line, we lost it. We literally lost it. One master said beautifully, I love quoting, one master. I don't remember which master it was, so I can't mention their name, but I just remember the quote. The master said, you're either in peace or in pieces. One state or the other. It's hard to forget something like that, because it just rings true. So we obviously went to pieces, we lost ourselves. You see? So when you lose yourself, I guess you gotta find yourself, isn't it? Because it's already there. It's like that treasure is sitting there already. See that? When you lost something, you got to find it. I want to share something that's kind of funny. I think God create a little trick. God's a bit tricky sometimes, a bit sneaky. God made it a bit tricky so it's not so obvious to find. Because logically you think if you lose yourself, you've got to find yourself. But the thing is, are you ready for this? To find yourself, you've got to actually lose yourself. It's funny, isn't it? You've got to lose yourself. You see? So, I want to explain the process of losing yourself. You know, sometimes you see a child just plays cricket or plays with the toys or play in the playground, and they just lose themselves in it. They forget lunchtime, they forget everything. When that happens, you reckon they're enjoying themselves? They're having fun, aren't they? They're enjoying life, isn't it? No. See? So I want to show you the way to lose yourself. Okay. you're not losing yourself. You're losing the false self. You're not losing your heart. You don't want to lose your heart. That's your soul. That's what you're trying to find. You've got to lose your mind. You've got to lose the idea of yourself for you to find yourself. That self is actually your soul. Understand? So now it's not confusing now. But if you say self, self, it's the same word, but it means different things. So you've got to lose that false self, that identity. Any problems you have in your life, I don't care what it is, I bet you any money it relates to your identity. I am poor, I am unfortunate, or I'm rich and nobody wants me except my money. Or I don't look good, I've got a big nose or a small nose, my neck is too short or too long. Depends on what culture. Or like I was born in Vietnam originally, so to have brown skin like me, that's considered ugly. But when I went to school in primary school, the teacher said, "You got beautiful skin." So that's why I like going to school and not staying home. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that identity, that false identity, we want to lose that, because all your problems relate to that identity. Some problems, and me. Some problems and me. When you lose yourself, you lose that identity, which is the me. And suddenly, like, where's the problems? Because there's no me. I don't like him. See, him and me. When the me's not there, there's just him. Okay. Now, first way, before I continue, everyone understand that? Because that's fundamental to inner peace. Because if you don't know that, and if you're not striving for that, you will not have peace. There's absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. So you've got to actually lose yourself. And the reason why in the world there's hardly a person that has constant peace in the world is because that's not what we're taught, and that's not what we're striving towards. Who in this world do you know is trying to lose themselves? Do you know anyone? You reckon your neighbour's trying to lose himself? No. I did. I lost myself. And I found my soul. That's why I'm happy. That's why I'm happy, see? So I want to make sure you understand that before I continue. The way to kind of lose yourself, your identity. Okay, now, to lose yourself, I want to ask you something. To make something disappear, let's say you got a balloon but you want that balloon to kind of like disappear out of sight. Do you make it bigger? You blow it bigger, or you make it smaller? Don't you make it smaller? Not bigger. So to lose yourself, you got to make yourself smaller. Now, to try to make yourself into something big, is that making yourself bigger or smaller? Bigger, isn't it? I'm something special. That's making yourself bigger, isn't it? You know? Anyone in this world that I know of that thinks they are special, or thinks they're not special but trying to be special, has massive mental disturbance. Think about that. Think about that. That is what you call insecurity and inner weakness. You see? So first thing to find the inner peace is to lose yourself. And to lose yourself, you have to make yourself smaller. That's why my master says, when you are zero, you are a hero. When you speak to somebody that thinks they know it all, is it nice to speak to someone that thinks they know it all, or someone that is really humble and thinks, well, I don't know much. I want to know everything about life. I want to know you. I want to know about your life. Who do you want to speak to? The first or the second? The second, isn't it? You see? So that means, if you try and make yourself smaller, let me move to the next bit. You may not like this bit. It was true. That means you have to make yourself unimportant. Isn't it? Isn't it? Look at me. Not for a second in my life I feel I'm important. That's why I'm like a child. That's why I'm laughing all day. Because look at me, I look like a kid. I don't have anything like that. That's weird. Do you feel I'm trying to prove something to you? No, I'm not. I'm just sharing something. It's like they say, you take it or you leave it. Nothing happens. You see? So that means you don't see yourself as important. Now, that is very different to someone that's trying to be important in life, but feels they're not, so they're trying to prove to others that they are important. Can you see the difference? That's a massive difference, isn't it? Right? See? So that means when you understand that immediately ends that process of using all your energy to prove to others you're special. That ends that tiredness to prove to the world that you've made it. You've made it. You're a singer and you've made it. You're an artist and you made it. You're a dancer and you made it. It's like I have an old friend I used to play tennis with, and a couple of years ago our marketing, advertising was, we tried the billboards, which was a flop, by the way. Don't try that. But my friend, you know, he's a taxi driver. So he's driving a taxi, and suddenly he's on Crystal Street in Sydney. He drove, and he said, normally, he rang me up and he said, normally there's a model modelling some shampoo or something that I'm not sure, on that billboard all the time. And he's driving up over the crescent thing, and I was there. So he rang up to speak to me. He said, and I just played tennis with him. And for some reason, my nickname, he used to call me, for some reason, I must have been a person that likes to share philosophy or something, I don't know, but he used to call me, my nickname was, he used to call me Master, you know. He goes on the phone, Master! He goes, if you're on the billboards, you've made it. You made it. I don't know what to say to that. But that's, you know, it's joking in that. But that's how, you know, we live our life. We try to make it. I'm not trying to make anything. You know? I'm just myself, and this is being myself. It happens to be this role that I'm playing. That's all. But you want to let go of that. You want to let go trying to make it. Because it'll make you sick. Believe me, you hear that? It'll make you sick. Like that. Now, when you let go of that importance, right, your mind, that sense of importance goes, it shrinks into nothing. Once it shrinks to nothing, your heart just opens up, your soul opens up. And your soul is as big as the universe. It's got such power. It's unbelievable. You could heal people, you could do anything. Anything. I'm talking about your soul. Because it's already there. It's already there. You know? See, but you got to let go the false identity, the learned self. You know, the thing that says, you know, that you are nothing and you have to be something. See, the funny thing is, you are nothing is actually very accurate. If someone said to me, "You're nothing, mate," I think, this guy's wise. He might be a previous life master. You know? Like that. So you want to lose yourself. That understanding. Next. Once understanding is correct, like deep down, deep down. Because you can't try to lose yourself, but you don't believe that, and then you look around, you see all the superstars, famous people, and all that, and you model them, but you don't look at, are they crying in their hotel, in their mansion, or are they blissed out in joy? You don't know that. You don't know that. So, first thing anyway, you got that message. You got to let go of the importance. Let go of your mind. Next. Because all of these things is really trying to bring you out of your mind, out of the mind, the sense of self-importance. And when you're out of that, what that really means is it brings you to the here and now. Look, I'm here. My energy, I'm here doesn't mean my body, it's not my body's here. My whole energy is here. See, my body could be here, but I could be thinking about the barbecue at Bunnings on special. My body's here, but I'm at Bunnings. My energy is at Bunnings. You understand? That means I'm in my mind. I'm traveling. I'm literally traveling in my mind. Got it? Now, you want to get out of your mind. It is the mind that's stuffing up your life. You got it? You want to get out of your mind, make the mind small. So you want to be in the here and the now. But I don't want you to lock yourself in the words, because words doesn't mean anything, they're just words. I want you to understand what I'm saying in your heart, deep down, in the here and the now. See, I am here. I'm not anywhere else. I'm right here. You can feel it when I'm here. When you speak on the phone with someone and suddenly they're not with you, you just know immediately, don't you? See? That you understand that. You know the here and the now. The now means not in the future. Bunnings is future. Yeah. The now is now, not future. You know? And the here is not there. You know? Which means like the here is no distance. The here means I'm here, there's no distance, and we're all here. See, feel that. Can you feel that? Look. Can that? I'm just kind of bringing our energy together. We're all here together. Look. See that? Just like that. Right? So that's called the here and the now. We're trying to go to that place here and the now. Because in that place, it's a fountain of joy. You know, there's no mess upness, nothing. There's no weirdness. There's no sleepless nights. There's no anxiety attacks. There's no depression. There's no problems. That's mental issues, let alone physical issues. It's caused by that. See, here and now. So, first understand to make your mind zero. Next, to bring yourself in the here and now. And to achieve that, once understanding is there and the strategy is right, then you use tools to help you. See what I just did then before? That's the actual here and the now. But your mind is in the habit of racing to the future and trying to tell its story of how great it is. It's like a lie. You know? It's like an ocean trying to convince the river I'm big. It's a lie. You know? So you use tools to help you. Let go of the mind and just focus in the present moment. And that is achieved through what you call concentration or meditation. Meditation is just a tool to focus. Because focus is when you gather your energy to kind of one point. See, what I did in the room, look. So I'm just gathering all our energy to kind of one point. So you don't know what point, I know what point. Yeah, what point? But I'm gathering to just one. It's like one ocean, you know, one. So meditation helps to focus to one point. And when we focus to one point, we can't, in that moment, we can't think of the future. We can't go in our mind and make up stories of, we don't get lost in our mind, in other words. There's nothing wrong with going in our mind from time to time just to be lost a little bit, just for the fun of it. It's not too bad. Once in a while, you know, God gave us that tool, why not? As long as we know how to get out like that, we want to. Not trap in it. Not know the difference, right? When you go out from your home this morning, you know how to come home, don't you? Imagine you don't know how to, you lost your memory, you don't know how to come home. Oops. You'd be worried. You see? Anyway, one pointedness focus, what you call meditation. They're just tools. But you can't meditate, you can't focus if you're just doing it like with no understanding, with no deep reason why you're doing it. You can't. It's like dragging yourself somewhere to do something instead of loving that. Because you understand why. You know? You can't just meditate because the doctor says it's good for you, or the university studies these days are showing meditation is good for you. You're not going to be a good meditator by doing that. You do it because you understand how it works. That you want to lose yourself to find yourself. You want to find that natural thing in you that's already there, that inner beauty. You have inner peace. So far, to find yourself, you've got to lose yourself. You want to be in the here and the now through meditation. Next, another thing that you lose yourself is, another way is lose yourself in love. In love. When I say in love, I don't mean like not necessarily relationship love, even though that could be an aspect of that. Because relationship love is like you and another person right? But love is just an energy. You know, it's in you. It's not you and the other person. If the person is rude to you, your partner is rude to you, then there's no love here. That can't be real love. Right? Love is just in you. So you cultivate that. I don't know what word to use. I guess you just want that. You just want to feel that. That in your heart, you know. When I was younger, sometimes you see grandparents, you know, with their grandchildren, and there's so much warmth and love towards their grandchildren. I was like, when I grow up, I want to be full of warmth like grandparents. Not grandparents, but the energy. I want to have that warmth, that love. See, to lose yourself, your mind, you want to be in love. You know, it's in love. Because love is already there in you. And when you're lost, when you're in pieces, you don't feel that. So the best way to feel that is, of course, you've got to be open to it. That means your heart's got to be longing for it, yearning for it. I want that. I want that. You've got to be yearning for it, right? That in your heart. And then you start to, things will start to happen in your life. Once that yearning for love is there, things will start to just happen and start to kind of draw near to you. Like that. For example, naturally, when you yearn for that, you just draw situations, people, and circumstances. You just draw those events to you to help you remember that love in your heart. You understand? That helps you remember that. Suddenly, you don't care about all those. Because when you yearn for this type of thing, you won't care about those violent stuff. Movies and shows. Because you won't vibrate with that. The love vibration in you won't vibrate with that. You're not judging good or bad, you just won't vibrate with that. That's all. And then suddenly you start to see things. You start to fall in love with things. You start to fall in love with people. You start to fall in love with people. Like strangers. You just look at, you don't go to them and say, I love you. Unless you want, the police to knock at your house, knock on your door, quietly. But you start to love people. And you just love humanity. You just love humanity. See that? Things just happens. It just happens. I'm telling you, that's how it works. I'm telling you. Because I walked through this journey. I walked this journey already, so I know from first hand how it works. You know, that yearning in your heart, that means all day. It's just always in the back of your mind. You're just like, God, I just want to feel beautiful in my heart. I just want to feel beautiful in my heart. You know, when you see kindness around you, it makes you cry, because that's love. That's love. You know, when you see a person hurt, even trip over a little bit, you feel, oh, it almost hurts you to see that, because that's what love does. But there might be the shopping centre or something, the person gets up and fine. You don't run to him, are you okay, mate? No, I'm fine. But I'm saying little thing, you just have that love. And you meet people that has that love. You meet people. The energy has that, and that kind of like, and it quenches your heart, and that makes you become more of that, or remember. Because remember, you're already that. You've forgotten, you know. You're trying to remember that. Okay. So that process will be organic and natural. That yearning. All day. You do your job good at work, it's fine. You get the job done, good. You're not lazy and dodgy, get the job done. Because it's good work ethics, and it makes you happy. It makes you happy. They pay you, you work hard, it makes you feel good. If you're bludgeoning around, you don't feel good anyway, so you might as well do a proper job. But in your heart, you're like, I want that love. I want that love. I want that love. In here. You understand? And then your whole energy field will be completely different. And your eyes and your energy is different. Because you're not thinking about yourself. You're not trying to make yourself important, which is so tiring. I don't know how people do it. It's just so tiring. As soon as if I was to think for 5 seconds about anything like that, like sometimes I have to demonstrate or teach my students, explain, and kind of role play occasionally a little bit for 5 seconds. As soon as I do that, I get tired. I'm like, oh, I can't do that. For 5 seconds, I can't do that. So I have to sacrifice myself and do that to teach them. You know. Anyway, see, look, I'm going over the 30 minutes. See that? See, I'm creeping over there. So, but the talk's coming to an end. You get my message. If you want inner peace, you've got to lose yourself. And that self is not your heart. You've got to lose that mind. You've got to lose that false identity. You've got to lose that importance, trying to be important, that you think you know it all. You've got to lose that. You've got to just throw it away. You've got to be like a child. And for the guys out there, don't think that's wimpy. I'm telling you, that you have the heart, of lions. You won't be wimpy. You have such strength, and nothing will shake you. Such strength, such calmness, poise, wise. You can carry the burden of the whole world on your shoulders, and you'll be laughing along the way. You won't be weak. You won't be wimpy. Like that. Not just guys, girls as well. You won't be soft and weak and no. No, that's messed up thinking. No. Meditation, yearn for that love. I'm telling you, you got a long way. It's your journey. It's your journey. Secretly, yourself, yearn for that. Yearn for that. Talk to God. Who knows what God is? Who knows? Don't worry about how you're taught, what you're taught. Don't worry about what I'm telling you. You just talk to whoever that's there. Like me. I don't know who's God, this and that. But my heart was yearning, and I'll just talk to God. One of my jobs, I started accounting, and I worked as an auditor after university. And all the numbers, I used to drown in numbers. And I thought I'll do something different on numbers. And I thought I'll be my friends was all trying to buy properties and all that type of stuff, and I thought maybe I should do something like that. I'll work in sales. It's not numbers. So at least it's kind of you learn about properties. I was messed up. But see, I worked in an estate agent, and not all the time, but occasionally, sometimes I'd go door knocking to get what you call listings. If you're an estate agent, that's how you kind of survive in the business. So I used to kind of go to door knocking, let's say in the morning sometimes, and I would just drive 10:30, so I just drive to the national park nearby, and I would be reading Conversation with God, the book from Neil Donald Walsh, which I love. I loved then, I still love now. And I'd be talking to God. God, I just want to serve you. I just want to serve you. I'll cry for hours. God, I just want to serve you. Be like that. I'm telling you the way. I'm telling you the way. Suddenly you'll become a zero and a hero. Mm-hmm.